Hello everybody, I am Sammy15 the Dragon Team here today, and welcome to Pokemon TCG Online Expanded Format Monday, where each and every single Monday we take a look at an interesting deck in the expanded format and play a game with it. The expanded format, for those of you guys who don't know, is black and white on. In other words, every set from black and white and every set from X and Y is in fact legal in this format. That's what essentially it is. And today we playing a deck that I actually this is my first time actually showing you guys this deck on YouTube. So yeah, it's Pyroar. You could also play this in standard, but it's arguably better in expanded format, where you have access to level ball and even tropical beach. Of course, you could also play training center as well, but yeah, I just like it beach better. Though if you don't have access to beach, I just would suggest playing training center instead. So, this is my first time, yeah, this is my first time actually trying to build the deck, though I had the help of Cody Cressman, with helping me build the deck a little bit. So, thanks for his help if he's watching, which I doubt it. But, yeah, I'm not gonna go over this deck too much, because you guys pretty much should know what Pyro does, but Pyroar has the ability Intimidating Main, which no basic Pokemon can do damage to it. Like, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's basic Pokemon. So, all those big EXs, they can't attack this thing. Of course, Megas can, but, the format is a lot of basic Pokemon right now, and, yeah, that can't hurt Pyroar. So, yeah, that's where this deck shines. However, it has a somewhat decent attack too. It has 60, and with a Mangle it does 90, but we're not playing Mangle, so we're just going to have a Muscle Band, and that does 80. If you discard a Fire, you can do 30 more damage, and you're hitting a total of 110 damage at most. And this Fire is, and that's going to two-shot most things in the format, with the exception, of course, being several of the Megas. You'll be able to two-shot at least Mega Metric, so that's good to know. But yeah, I'm playing 3 regular Pyroar and 1 Catcher Pyroar, and it has the Flare Command ability. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard a Fire Energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active Pokemon. So there's that. We also play Electrode in this deck. You can play Roller Skates or something along those lines instead. But I don't like relying on flips too much. I mean, I do every once in a while, but for the most part, I just like not relying on them, like catchers and roller skates. This deck list is also loosely based off of no, actually not actually. This is very loosely based off of oh, forgot his name, but Michael Primawat's second place national list, but it's loosely based on. Some of the stuff is very similar, like the support line, and like the fact that I play Mewtwo and a Charizard in here. So that's the idea behind that. I'm only playing 1 Charizard and 1 Mewtwo because, well, Mewtwo is just good in general in this format, and Charizard, I just like having a nice EX in here for 2 legs so I can get nice one-shots here and there. But for the most part, we're just using Pyroar. That's the idea behind that. I'm not going to go over this list too much. We play 4 DCE, 4 DCE, 8 Fire, 3 Blacksmith, 1 Battle Compressor, 3 VS Seeker, 3 Ultra Ball, 2 Level Ball, 1 Super Rod, Teammates, because I just like Teammates in here. It's good in a lot of non-EX decks. Yeah, that's the deck. We play 4 Switch. Yeah, this is the deck. Just gonna go. We'll just play a game. Random battle, ranked, and expanded. Let's see. Where is it? There's Pyroar. Yeah, I haven't played this deck too much, so I'm still kind of new with the deck, but I've tried it out here and there. And it is kind of fun deck. It's a bit slow-ish, but you know. But the one thing about this expanded format is that it's kind of hard to get a competitive game. We see my opponent has Team Aqua sleeves that he got via tournament, so we know his deck at least won a tournament, or this player in general won a tournament. Then again, he could just trade it for the sleeves. So opponent decides to go first. Not just having a terrible start, I guess. Starting with Leo. Meh. Not too terrible. Not too terrible at all. We see that I saw that my opponent plays water Pokemon. So interesting about that. So seeing the Kyogre in the Huron makes me think that, oh boy, I'm just doing my best to not attach any let's not put down the Charizard this turn. We see that my opponent end, but it's possible my opponent has it sitting on a DCE. And that's the case, then I don't want that. So, I'm going to have an interesting decision here. You could also play Jirachi, I think, in this deck, but decide not to. I'm going to ultra those things so I can get a Leo. I'm going to put the Leo down. Maybe I should have attached the DC too. Maybe I should not have attached the DC, but that's fine. We just hope my opponent does not have a DCE. Oh, my opponent has a DCE. Great. That's what I wanted too. Opponent hits me for 120, but my opponent only has EXs down, so there's a silver lining there. I'm just gonna evolve and pass. Not much else I can do or need to do. As long as my opponent does not get a Pokemon out, I'm fine. Fortunately, my opponent does have a Primal Kyogre there, but my opponent's probably not going to be able to do damage right away with it. At least not this turn. At the very least, he won't be able to attack with it until next turn. No, actually, the turn after that, since he did attach this turn. So, we have at least a few turns. That's great. Via Seeker, get an N, use it. I see that I have that, so I'm not gonna play too much. I'm gonna get rid of the 2 fire, 3 fire, and yeah, it's not a terrible start we have. Not terrible. We have a Pyroar out, and yeah, everything's dandy. That Kyogre, though, will be a bit nerve-wracking to deal with. And I see that my opponent is playing down an EV. Gonna get a Glaceon. That will one-shot me. At the very least, I probably want to warn that's on next turn. Let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. I have an interesting decision. I could Blacksmith here, but that Glaceon's probably going to come out. So I think I'm actually going to Blacksmith to the Mewtwo. Oh wait, no, I can only do it to the Pyroar. Well, I guess I'm just going to Scorching Main. Just going to sell with doing 60 though. Oh wait, he does the stupid Rocky Helmet. Yeah, this is not a very competitive deck, I would assume. Oh, opponent puts down DC. Great. This is my opponent constantly getting... And my opponent just heals away freaking... Alright. Oh, great. Great. I don't want to get rid of two Culvers here, but I don't want a Coles for 4 either. So I think I'm just going to Sycamore here. Play for a switch, so that's no consequence of me. Great. I have a DCE. I'm going to switch for now, actually. Let's get a level ball. Unfortunately, I do have a something prize. That's fine. I'm getting to 20 here, but that's okay. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. All right, if he hits me for one, hits me for a lot damage here. Oh great. He was discard his special energy. What? I'm not putting that down. Do what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do. I think I actually have to second one once again. Maybe try to get a DCE. I did forget about that. Do I get another Leo here, or do I get a Pyroar? I think I get Pyroar here. I also do not play Lysander's Last Resort, and I think I should be playing that. I don't know why I don't, but that's fine. I will get a knockout here. Even though he was probably going to get a knockout here that's on his own with the Glaceon, I can just come up with my Pyroar and do 90 damage, and my opponent has exactly 90 damage. That's the thought process behind that. Get another Lit Leo. And I'm going to X-Ball. 140. More damage is done to me. Actually, my opponent needs a Muscle Band to knock me out here, since I do have 70 remaining. I'm going to get the Voltorb and Teammates. Yep, I'm going to get that. Maybe I didn't need to get that, since I don't know if I'm going to get knocked out or not. Maybe I should have got the VS Seeker instead. Actually, I definitely should have got the VS Seeker. But that is fine. That is fine. What is it going to do? 60 to me? I do not wake up either. I'm gonna put that down. Put that down. Great. A Super Rod here. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do it just yet. You know, I kind of want to switch here, but at the same time, I think I'm okay with letting him take this knockout here. Where do I want to attach this? I think I'll attach it here. So yeah, I'm just gonna let him take the knockout here. I could catch or something, but I decided against it. It's fine if he does knock me out. I'm not worried about that too much. Opponent decides to go to his Articuno, which is actually fairly clever on my opponent, honestly. I'm going to attempt to DCE here. I was actually going to get a DC, to be honest, but oh well. What do I want to get here? VS Seeker, I guess, and Electrode. Flare Command. Let's bring up the Glaceon, actually. And let's just get rid of it. What do I want to get here? I already have a VS Seeker, so I can get the Fire. Opponent's probably going to Dive Ball and try to get the Mega Evolution. or Clam Pearl. I notice my opponent is getting a lot of energy in play. So I think I'm going to Flare Command the Clam Pearl. Unfortunately, it does put me to sleep, which is not good. Not good by any stretch of the means. Crud. Crud. So I think I'm going to Via Seeker for Chorus. Yeah, actually could have gotten an end there. So I think I'm going to put down the beach. I don't know why I got a clan. I guess I don't want to do it, so I'm just going to Chorus for 5. I don't want to put down the beach. I don't want to give him beach. I'm going to Flare Command. I'm actually going to bring up the Kyogre. As threatening as the Clam Pearl could be later, I'm honestly not too worried about that. Maybe I should be, but no, I don't know. I'm only going to do 80. At this point, I'm going to be satisfied with that. I can knock him out next turn. If my opponent decides not to retreat. My opponent gets a Gorbis, but not a Huntail. That's actually a lot less threatening. So I think I'm going to do here. I think I'm just gonna end actually. Put him down to a 3 hand size. I'm gonna put a Leo and a Fire in there. Apparently I have to take that much. So I'm gonna get a Charizard again. No, Mewtwo. Mewtwo. Just these 3, that's fine. Make draw for 2. Maybe I can get a Fire. Now I just got a Beach. I don't want that. A Scorching Flame. Get rid of the Fire. Fine with that. I'm gonna grab the Via Seeker and the End, so I can have some options. At this point, I do have game. As I play this, I realize I don't need 2 Lysander here. I'm fine with just having Pyroar, Catcher War, people like to call it. I'm getting knocked out here, but that is fine. I'm just going to knock out my opponent in turn. So, Scorching Fang. Get the knockout. I didn't need to do that. I could have just put down the Muscle Band. But I'm just going to take my 1 prize, and that is the game. Yeah, sorry if it wasn't exactly the most interesting matchup in the world, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. So please subscribe for further content. Let me know what other decks you'd like to see in the future. Let me know how you felt with my deck list and my deck build. And I'll see you guys on next time.